It always amazes me how many people don't use the power of tagging in their email systems to get more data and get better data that allows them to improve the conversion factor of their emails. I think the reason why is because they just don't really understand how to do it and the power of doing it. How about if we just fix that right now? I'm going to show you a system that will allow you to gather amazing data that you'll be able to use for making your emails better, for writing better copy, for micro-niching down to only offer a product to a group of people that have really been interested in something. All those factors come in. And so this is why I keep talking about the power of using a tag-based email and system and how important that is, how vital that is to your business. So let me show you this right now. Okay, so we're going to go here to my iPad, and I'm going to show you email tagging. Okay, so let's say you've got an email. So you got a subject line, and then when you get in the email, you've got like 3 lines, and then you use a special technique that I love. You can't use this in every single email, but it works incredibly well when you do. And that is to put a picture of a video with a play button in it and a circle. And this is actually linked. So you're linking that particular image to wherever it's going. What happens is people are used to pressing that play button, and so then it goes to the page where your video is and it plays it. All right, so now back to the copy. So maybe there's 3 more lines, and then we've got a link right here. So this is also a link. And then we've got a couple more lines, and then we've got a PS, couple of lines, and 1 more link. Okay. All right. So that's the structure of our email. So we've got a subject line, we've got 3 lines of copy, and then we've got a image, a video, and then we've got some more copy. Then we've got a text link, some more copy, a PS, and a link in the PS. All right. So once you've got that, how do you use data? How do you use tagging to be able to gather data from this? So here's what I do. Every time I have a link, I have 3 tags at least that are set. The first one is a link tag. I'll tell you what that is in just a second. The second one is a category tag, and then the third thing is a position tag. All right, so a link tag. So a link tag in this case, so let's just imagine that you teach people business mindsets. And as part of that, you do a mini course on meditation to achieve the ideal mindset. So it's a mini course, maybe it's selling for $97, and you decide in this particular email that you're going to offer that mini course a free 7-day trial. Okay? All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set a tag, and what I do is all my links go in a tag in a category called Z-Link. What that does is it puts all of those specific links are always listed at the bottom of my emailing program. So if I need to be able to go in and see, okay, how many people clicked on this particular link from this particular email, then I just go down to the bottom, I see the Z's, and I go find it in there. Okay, so Z-Link, in this case, it would be meditation course, 7-day trial. Okay, so Z-link would be the category of link, and then this is what the link is actually labeled in my email system. And here's the way these things work. What you do is you set this up. So I've got my my meditation course 7-day trial. And what that does is that is then linked to mysite.com/meditation 7-day trial. Okay, so this is actually the link. This is the name of that link. Okay, so that's how it works in the system. Now, then what you do is you're simply assigning these names to it. So the next thing is the category. In this case, what I do is I call them category links is the name of the category. And in this case, it would be meditation. Position is where is it on the page? This one is actually going to get 2 position links. So the first one is, it's going to be position link. And then in this case, it's going to be body and it's going to be video. So this one will actually get 4 names assigned to this link. So when someone clicks on this link, it's going to assign a tag called Meditation Course 7-Day Trial. It's going to assign a second tag called Category Link Meditation, a third one called Position Link Body, a fourth one called Position Link Video. Then this one right here, so next, this guy right here will receive its own set of links. In this case, they'll be all the same, except it will not have, in this case, the word video in it. Okay? Then this one down here, as it does it, its position link is going to say PS. So that tells me somebody's clicked on either a link in the body, in the PS, and in this case, that I also had a video link assigned to it. And so what this does is it gives me an incredible amount of data about it. So I know exactly what link they clicked on. I know that this person is interested in something on meditation. So later on, when I want to do a mini course or an offer just on meditation, I can go look at everyone who's clicked on a link on meditation and say, this person at some point in the past was interested in meditation. And so I might only send that offer to the people who have meditation as a tag. Think of the power of that. So let's just imagine for a moment that you've got a JV that comes along and they've got a course on meditation, and meditation, since your link, since your program, your email, your subject area is mindset. So what you're doing here is you don't want to send meditation to everybody because not everybody's going to be interested in meditation. But what you'll do is you'll take everybody that has that category link of meditation and just send it to them. What this does is it micro niches down your list. So you're only sending information on certain topics to people who've expressed interest in that certain topic in the past. Then back to the concept of the position link. What this does, the position link, is that it tells me, okay, number one, let's go back and look at this position of the body versus PS. What this enables me to be able to do is to say, okay, what percentage of people click the link in the PS versus in the body? I can do that in a quick study. It takes like 5 minutes to do. I just look at, okay, everybody who has a position link, body versus PS. And I can look at it and I can say, okay, it's 28% of them click the link in the PS. And sometimes I've actually done a study. Let me show you this. I've done another position link in here, which is link 1. And then in this one, it'd be link 2. In this one would be link 3. And so then I can see how many, if let's say I put four links in an email, I'd be able to see over time, which one are they clicking on? All right. And the cool thing is it takes like 2 minutes to set this up. But once you've got it set up for each email, it takes 2 minutes per email to set this up. But once you've got it set up, you've got that data and you can be able to go back and get it. And what'll end up happening is over time, you're going to see, hey, more and more people are clicking on my PS link. I need to make sure that I always have a PS link because I'm seeing a trend that more and more people are clicking on that PS link. And so now back to this concept of a video. If I see that over time, more and more people are clicking on a video link, then I'll want to do more of them. If less people are clicking on it, I'll do less of them. But you can't get that data unless you have a system like this to get to that data. So let's just look at one more concept here, which is this. What's important here? Number one, you need to be using tag-based email programs. So I'll just tell you, ActiveCampaign. And then when you get to that point, add Keap. So doncrowther.com/getActiveCampaign, doncrowther.com/getKeap. And so those are the two that I recommend right now. That's where I would go. If you've got MailChimp, if you've got GetResponse, throw them away and just move everything over to this. Number 2, and that is tag every link as you create them. And I like to have those 3 tags. So you've got a link tag. Secondly, you've got a category tag. Third, you've got a position tag. Third most important thing is periodic analysis. So then you periodically go in and you look at things like position. What categories are working for you? Because that starts telling you this is where you should be spending more time and energy on everything that you're doing. Third thing is look at video versus image versus text. So the piece that I didn't talk about in here is that sometimes this guy right here isn't a video. Sometimes it's just an image. So let's say it's a picture of the book that you're giving somebody the ability to get. And so that book would be tagged as image. So that's why you get video versus image versus text. All right. So these are the important lessons to learn out of this. This is how you do it. And this is what makes this incredibly powerful when you do it and you do it well. Okay. Again, I'm going to bring this up. If you do this, it takes 2 to 5 minutes. At first, it's probably going to take you 10 minutes the first couple of times you do it. You'll get it down to it takes about 2 minutes every time you send out an email to do this process. But that 10 minutes that you do it on every single email, what ends up happening is that is what creates the data that you then are able to use that data to be able to do these analyses that I'm talking about. And that's what starts increasing your conversion, increasing your deliverability, increasing your impact on the world, increasing your bottom line. Okay? That's why we do it. I'm sure you've got questions. Go ahead and ask. I'd love to answer them. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.